Mile Deep Flare, a ceramic quick detailer that perhaps you should take a look at. It's a really good one. Hello and welcome back to the Golf Diaries. I don't know why I do that every time, but I do it anyway. So welcome back to the Golf Diaries. My name's Mark, and if you're into all things VW and detailing, then hopefully you're in the right place. Now, ceramic detailers, they're a thing, and I'm not surprised. They're easy to apply after a wash. You add a little bit of gloss and a little bit of protection in one easy step. Now, I like a good quick detailer, as regulars to the channel know, and I really like ceramic quick detailers for those very reasons. And I was using the Gyeon ceramic quick detailer, which is a really good product, and I can't say a bad thing against the product. It's a really good product. But then I found this Mile Deep Flare, and it converted me. A quick disclaimer, first of all, as some of you will know, I am an official Mile Deep ambassador for 2025. However, I can't stress this enough, I don't get paid for that. The discount code in the description down below will give you 15% off all the Mile Deep products, but it doesn't pay me anything. I do this because once I tried Flare, I realised what a good product it was. I tried more of the Mile Deep range, realised the entire range was really good, and perhaps more people should be talking about it. So getting to know the guys at Mile Deep, they invited me to be an ambassador, and here I am. So whenever I show a Mile Deep product, it will be a very factual, this is what it does, this is why I use it, this is why I chose to use it before I became an ambassador. I'm just really keen to tell you about this great range of products. So getting into the product then, getting into Flare. So before I go on to tell you why perhaps it might be a good product for you to try, let me actually tell you what it does. So after a wash, it will get rid of the dreaded water spots, a quick detailer. That's essentially what it is. It's a quick detailer with a ceramic content. Or you can, because of that ceramic content, use it as a standalone sealant or as a top-up above any wax, sealant or ceramic coating that you have on your car. This can play quite nicely above any LSP and add a nice level of gloss whilst doing so. Because of the ceramic element within Flare, you'll see a good level of protection, some really strong water behaviour on your car. Now, Mile Deep claim that you can get up to 3 months with a simple application of this, and I have no reason to doubt that. I've seen just over 2 months on one of my cars, and then I'll be honest, I kind of wanted to put something else on it, and I put another coat of this on because that's what detailers do, we keep topping up. But certainly just over 2 months it was still showing good water behaviour, so I've got no doubt actually that Mile Deep's 3-month estimate is a pretty accurate one. And why would I keep putting this on if it's still protecting? Well, it's quite addictive because of its party trick, which is its gloss. Now, that's the reason I liked the Gyeon product so much, because it gave a really nice glossy finish. The protection properties of these types of products are a bonus for me, but it's about making the car look good as well as protecting it. But the gloss on this, that's the real party trick. I mean, it really does. You often see YouTubers describe gloss as insane, and I'm not going to go down that kind of, but if I was going to for a product, it probably would be for this. It is a very, very good level of gloss, and it's so painfully easy to apply. But yeah, the gloss is addictive. Once you pop, you can't stop. Pringles, please don't sue me for using your tagline. As I say, it's incredibly easy to apply. In fact, it's this easy. So here I'm applying the Flare to the Audi TT, which is currently testing out a few other Mile Deep products as well, more of that to come. Now, I'd say it's not ideal as a drying aid. I don't think any ceramic quick detailer really perhaps should be used as a drying aid. It's best used on a clean, dry surface. So you just simply apply it to an applicator pad. In this case, I'm using Mile Deep's applicator pad, and then spread it around. I choose to use a crosshatch pattern. You choose whichever pattern works best for you. And then you can buff it off immediately. There's no waiting like you have with some similar products where you have to wait a minute or so before taking off. So if you want to add extra layers, this will just simply add to the gloss and just really make the paint pop that little bit more. Easy, eh? So with all that said, and you've seen how easy it is to apply now, why might you want to try Mild Deep Flare? Well, in order to answer that question, I perhaps need to ask you a few questions. So first of all, do you want your paintwork to look really, really glossy and add some protection in one easy step? Well, yeah, I'm sure you do. In which case, tick. It's a good product for that. Do you want a potential 2 to 3 months of protection on your car? Well, who doesn't? Absolutely. I'm sure you do. And do you want to support a small but growing UK brand with a strong eco-conscience ran by nice people who happen to be Veedubbers, I hasten to add. These are all reasons why I agreed to become an ambassador, because they're just good people. And I think at the end of the day, as good as the product is, you want to buy products from people who you want to give your money to. And I have no issue giving my money to Jodie and the team at Mild Deep, because they're good products and they're good people. So if those are all yeses for you, then definitely this is worth checking out. Now, of course, there's lots of other ceramic detailers on the market. I think pretty much every major brand does them these days. The Gyeon one is the one that I've used the most, but I have obviously this Garage Therapy Sigma, and it's a slightly different type of product, I guess, but it's a similar outcome in terms of adding gloss and a little bit of protection. But there's lots out there. So, you know, you kind of choose which one you think is going to work best for you, and if you have a particular brand preference, absolutely go with that brand. But all I'm saying here is this product is perhaps one you might not have heard of, but it's one you should have heard of, which is, again, the reason why I agreed to become an ambassador, to try and kind of bring these products to you, because I think they're that good. I genuinely do. I came to Mild Deep because of this product. No other product. I got into the rest of the Mild Deep range through this product. It is that good. Now, the pricing. This is obviously an important question. How much does it cost? Now, bear in mind, you, as a Golf Diaries viewer, do get 15% off by using the code MDGD15 at the Mild Deep website. I'll put that down in the description as well. As I said, there's no kickbacks for me. That's purely for you. So fill your boots, enjoy it. It makes a good product even more affordable. But the retail price on these are £17.50, just checking my notes. You know I have to check my notes, memory like a sieve. £17.50 for 500ml, which is the bottle I've been using today, or £85 for 5 litres. Now, obviously, you get 15% off that, so I should have written this down because I'm having to do mental gymnastics now. On the £85 one, that is going to give you about £12.75 saving, which will bring that price down to £72.25. Man, that was painful. So yeah, £72.25 with the discount for the 5 litre one. Don't ask me to work out the £17.50 one. That should be easier, but I'll let you do that. It's a bargain, that's all I can say. But even without that discount, I think they're really competitively priced in the market. So this is the product that brought me to Mild Deep, and whether I was an ambassador or not, this indeed would be the product that I would use as my ceramic detailer of choice, and I would recommend to anybody who cares about their vehicle. I care, you care, we're a caring bunch on the Golf Diaries, and on that note, I'm going to leave you, so until next time, stay safe. Bye for now.